Hey, welcome to Paddle and Hike. Today we're in El Paso and we're gonna hike the Ranger Peak and we're gonna stop by the plane crash, the bomber. Apparently there's a B-36 bomber plane that crashed here in 1953. So we're gonna try to see it. Apparently there's some remains of the crash sites that can be found. So we're gonna try to find it. The Franklin Mountain State Park is, I would say, around 2 hours away from Guadalupe National Park. So if you go do one, you can do both. They're super easy to access. And El Paso has a lot of mountains. I'm pretty impressed. For a city, there's mountains all around. So there's a lot to do. Pretty good view of El Paso here. Well, some part of it at least. I'm telling you, heavy plant here is trying to kill you. Wow. The trail to the B-36 crash is actually an off trail. So you're not staying on the main trail to go to Ranger Peak. You're actually going off. There's a little stick that shows you the way and you can see the path. It's pretty clear. And you're just going off trail. I'll put the map so you can see it, but yeah. And then you reach the crash site. That's the crash site. We'll go check it out. You can see all the parts, what's left of them. It crashed a long time ago. I'll show you how high we are so you get an idea. So the plane crashed right next to this big boulder. This is very cool. Well, it's sad for the people that crashed, but really cool. It's not something you see every day. Part of the plane here. So much history. More parts. All the way there. It's everywhere. They made a cross and a little tribute. I'm trying to reach 2,000 followers, so if you enjoyed that video and want to help me out by subscribing, that would be awesome. Thank you. So I just bushwhacked from the plane crash to the trail for Ranger Peak. Honestly, if you don't have good shoes and you don't know what you're doing, it's not a super easy trail to do. It's not written anywhere. You literally bushwhack into cactuses and spiky plants and falling rocks. So that's when you reach the trail to go around and go back to Ranger Peak. So there's an overlook to see the plane crash from the Ranger Trail, but to be honest, you don't see anything. It's way too far. So, well, you have two choices. You can hike the Ranger Loop Trail, or you can hike the B-36 crash when you use the cutoff trail and you get right next to the crash. I mean, you touch it, you're right there, which is pretty cool. Or you do what I did. You go to the crash and you bushwhack yourself up there, but it's painful. There's a cabin over there. It looks pretty cool. We're heading that way. Okay, we have to use the chains. Pretty cool cabin right next to the mountain. It's pretty damaged, but yeah, it's mostly rock and steel. You get a stunning view of El Paso here and Mexico. That's the closest you can get to the summit. They've closed the trail, so the last, I would say, not even 0.1 mile. You can't do it. They completely blocked it. But technically, you're there. It's just a bit further, but you're there. When you're doing the loop, you're pretty much at the same height. At the moment, you cannot reach the full summit. You're going to be very, very close, but it's not the full summit. I don't want to trespass, so I'm following the rules. So I hope you enjoyed that video. See you soon.